Tears is the root.
Where is my wife? Where is she? I wonder where everyone is. She told me to meet her at approximately 2000 hours. So where could she be? I just can't help but feel like something else is going on here that I cannot comprehend at this particular moment. Damn it! Is this some kind of sick joke? I should have never stopped my car at this damn twisted place. My wife, and her damned illness of schizophrenia. Just thinking about it gives me shudders. Damn, why can't she just be slightly more sane? Will she ever change? That change will make a big difference if it does happen. We will be together again. Oh my god, I'm getting a Myron siren. Every time I heard the sirens, it was at the waking dawn of morning. It was so morbid. It felt like it was just repeating over and over and over again. I live right near the police station where I always hear the sirens. Why these bother me so much is because I just feel like it hurts my whole body. I feel like I'm being electrocuted, especially while I'm getting out of bed. When I eventually get out of bed, I say piss off sirens and slam the window. Then I go and brush my teeth for 5 minutes and 55 seconds because it helps make myself feel more refreshed and gets rid of the tension from my teeth. Maybe they are at the park. My wife loves playing there. About 5 years ago, this park had major significance to me, especially my wife. It was a bright blue sky sunny day with temperatures of exactly 18 degrees Celsius. There is no wind pressure and humidity. The meteorologists were quite clear when I looked at my phone before taking my wife to the park. I remember she said to me, "Hubby, where's my lovey-dovey?" I smiled wryly and looked at her and patted her head and said, "Don't worry, I have just the place to take you to." When we went there, we took a scope and made sure to analyze everything within the vicinity. As I imagined, or reimagined the first intricate memory within my hippocampus, I repulsed so utterly by the thought of technical up and down motion as a child that made me feel mortified and mutilated to go near that pathetic object anywhere that I ever seen in my own primal existence. Hey you! What are you doing over there?
I was just watching the clouds until I seen something rather odd. I tried investigating, but I couldn't find anything.
This town is strange. I don't know what's going on. Do you have a clue?
Sorry, I don't. I've been here for a few hours. I'm not aware of anything happening.
You seen my wife? She's very skinny and has red hair.
No? How old is she?
31!
"'Tis what it is."
Listen, did you hear those extremely vocalized sounds within the distance that would drive one mad?
I can't say that I particularly heard these rumors, but if I did, I would surely and absolutely
Listen, did you hear those 私はその場所の詳細を知っています。
Is that where the school is? And if so, how far is it? If I did, I would surely and absolutely positively would be
わかり
certain
ま
of it.
せんが、切に注意してください。では、私も一緒に行ってもよろしいでしょうか?
Well, I suppose so. But may I ask why?
私はその場所の詳細を知っていますが、追加の人が必要になります。私と一緒なら安全ですので、ご安心ください。
We started walking down the narrow path. Surprisingly, the sirens got out of my head. It was in this moment that this woman named Angela had given me a sign of new hope to finding my lost wife.
I met this strange man. He was looking for his wife. I'm not sure if he understands what's going on. There were always rumors about this town. They say that some people go missing. The strange thing is that it's always right before the new year. Various people came to investigate, but suddenly they went missing beyond the realm of the abyss of infinity. Maybe I should inquire to James about searching for my missing dog. He tends to ambitiously bark very loudly. It takes my eardrums off. Maybe he's witnessed the identity of the culprit.
Yeah.
Put down, yeah.
you?
What are you looking at, buttheads?
Have you seen a woman here?
If you're looking for a woman, it wouldn't be in this place. Only cool people get to hang here.
You gotta be like that. You keep looking at me like
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
even less than
calm that.
dirt.
Calm
But it's
down,
really
everybody.
real.
This isn't going to help.
Tis what it is. I'm indifferent.
I might as well say this. There's been a terrible, horrifying creature lurking within this area. I seen it like 10 minutes ago. I just been playing football to keep my mind off it.
You speaking about the most dire and disturbing monster that...
Yeah, one that would literally make your hair stand up, like those science balls.
I was right. Something really is going on. Where can my wife be?
You cool, butthead? Duh.
I'm okay. It's just these damn sirens keep going off.
The sirens must be causing this terrible, awful demise in your life right now.
We have to go there now!
If I can come with you guys, I'll teach you guys about football.
You need to stop biting the curb by the downside.
Come on,
because
man.
you'll go down with the
Two-liners
tide.
is worse, and it's better than have three.
We need any help we can get.
Then you sure as hell need me. I can outrun these sons of bitches. I wonder where my dog went. He was just here, too. So, as we ventured running aimlessly, like Cameroons, we were getting all our anxieties in the open like ferocious animals. Just thinking about it reminds me of the disfigured creatures that I saw. My ball is like a memento. Because my father, he always believes that if you hold on to what is most important in your life, you can obtain achievable heights that no man has ever walked on before.
So, as we follow Sullivan's directions, we're hoping to find virtue into conquering our destiny, in facing the reality that is going to be set before all of us. It's a foreboding trepidation and somewhat hypothetical dilemma that I keep questioning in my head. The question I'm asking about is where we see the end of
Time
this.
after time in the 10 nights and 10 days of endless torture that I faced in my past 7 years ago. It changed me for the better and for the worse. Through the ambient setting that's being foretold is enticing to witness firsthand. If you bite the curb on the downside, then you will go down with the tide, inevitably.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's play a game where we throw the ball. Because if we throw the ball, we can obtain less fear points. And if we get less fear points, we can conquer our fears and notions of discontent.
Eddie, how is that relevant to what we're trying to do?
Well, I thought it'd be relevant, and I'll explain why. So, well, the point is, it's for us to distract ourselves from the mission, so we're not as scared. So, just play along.
'Tis what it is.
Oh, I don't understand, Eddie. How is this relevant? Because if we're trying to destroy our fears and our vanity, then we must not defy what is logical in any way. Tell me, Eddie, how are we going to conquer our fears using your stupid football, Eddie? I'm flunking around, but I'm not joking.
Listen here, pal. I have this ball. It's precious to me. It's elegant. It's magnificent. It gives me high endorphins and serotonin in my hippocampus. Or, corpus callosum. Or whatever that thing is in my brain. And for your information, it was a gift from me from my father when I was a young lad. So that's why it means so much to me. If you can ever understand.
I didn't know it was that significant, but I guess tis what it is.
Okay, guys, cool your jets. We gotta figure out our objective here.
Oh, yeah, right. Well then, we should, start moving towards the place we need to get to. Gander what we can find on our way there. So, before we go there, we must intricately deploy our mission etiquettely enough that we'll be able to detect and be vigilant of any danger when we infiltrate the lighthouse. Because if he bites the curb by the land side, we will all definitely go down by the tide.
I only caught the first few words you said, and, let's just stick to throwing the ball around and we'll get there, okay?
Guys, if we don't start moving soon, I'm gonna start losing my cool and hearing sirens. Alright, pipe down, you tumbleweeds. We gotta get our game face on. If we don't stay motivated on our path, we won't find the clear path to nirvana. Such as my wife is my nirvana. She is the missus of 7,000 things that are admirable that I count when I go to sleep every night in my head. I love it when she always gives me flowers and tulips. The tulips were very soft in texture. I would stroke the flowers on my bed when I lay beside her. The regrettable, somber feeling within my heart is the solitude and separation from my nirvana on each waking moment that I breathe in and out. Life. The pitiful awakening of the abyss that replays in my mind every millisecond is like the agony of insufferable struggles that I cannot sometimes compute. If only I could see those tulips once more. So long story short, let's get our heads set in motion and come up with a plan to set in motion. We need to get into a circle of trust so that we can elaborate our fellowship stronger and unite this impenetrable atmosphere beyond us.
Tell Eddie, if we're not sunken, we gotta get drunken.
Eddie, get over here and stop goofing and playing around with your ball.
Jeez, alright, I told you, it's my special ball. This eloquent piece of equipment is the most top-notch ball that is in existence, okay? I have a signature that's so tiny in print that you'd have to get a telescope. Wait, no, not telescope, microscope to see the signature. It was written by the person who can write the most smallest print in the universe.
What the heck are you getting at here, Eddie?
Okay, I'll only say this once. So why this ball is very important is because if I sold it on the black market, I'd be able to sell it for over $100 million. That is why I'm preserving it in my hands, so that one day it'll be worth trillions. And if that day ever comes, man, I'll be going to space, man, and I'll never come back.
Okay, Eddie. Listen here, man. If you're going to space, let me warn you. You're gonna be really scared. Scarier than you've ever been in your life. I've had friends who have space anxiety. Here's a quote of thought in simple terms. If you tread a light year, you're bound to end up in an infinity of lifetimes of lost opportunities. So listen very clearly, Eddie. Do not spend your fundings into space. There's lots of other opportunistic options you can choose from, so choose your decisions wisely.
I didn't understand what was yet to come, but meeting Eddie and Sullivan was probably the best decision I could have possibly made on my journey to the lighthouse. This journey we are all about to embark on is going to be a life-changing, detrimental, horrific, and especially pragmatic situation. So I will say the worst has yet to come in this ominous pilgrimage. But one thing that got me through this was Sullivan's exquisite catchphrases and Eddie's simplistic intentions towards the people that surround him. So let us continue the story from where we left off.
Quarterback! 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 Back!
Tis what it is.
Guys. I heard something. Something really high-pitched and weird. It was like something out of the stupid movie I seen in the theater with my mom. It was like the decibel sounds were too extreme. Just get over here.
Just what are you hearing, Eddie? What sound is it?
Could it be the sirens?
Listen, Eddie, I didn't hear anything. Or maybe it's just those creatures you told us about.
I told you! I'm not scared, man. It's just, I'm a little antsy. It's a difference, man. But I swear, I heard what I heard. I assure you. I mean, like, it's something you can only hear if you're close by the building. Like, put your ear up on the building against the wall and listen. Just listen. I promise you. Just listen. Listen. I promise you. Just listen.
Damn. I can't believe Eddie was actually speaking not nonsense for once. It's blowing my mind beyond the experiences I've encountered from other people with very high stupidity.
Quit calling me that, bro. You don't even know how to play football, so don't even try to tell me what I am and what I'm not.
Okay. I've had enough of your guys' shenanigans. Let's just go inside and investigate those weird sounds coming from the walls.
Foul play, you foul beast!
It's my time to shine, because 'tis what it is, and there's no other way.
Bring it. I'm gonna demolish your disfigured, atrocious face. My
reminds me of those sounds I hate so much.
What it is.
Bong.
Go back from whence you came. I'm gonna display your innards all over the ground, so you can never make those sirens squeaks ever again. Those squeaks are so obnoxious, they melt my brain.
What the actual heck, dudes? How can this abominable creature be so tactical with his hands and stuff?
Shut it, Eddie. This is no ordinary creature. It's the creature we hope that wouldn't exist. I call this creature the next zombie of mass subatomic annihilation of chaotic terror of destruction.
I couldn't have said that any better. Makes me want to obstruct more violence than I have realized.
Listen, everyone, it's do or die time. Hurry and regather your weapons before Kazan the strength attacks again. We need to work together as one unified team to take down this damn obnoxious evildoer. Otherwise, it's game over, and I'm not donkey and becoming a mindless funkin' if you find the curve here in the tide.
We will all eventually go down and die.
So everything this shady sunglasses man tells us is helping me to remember to follow my dreams and not give up on the crazy creature in front of me. I'll take down this monster like it's my goal to reach the 100-yard line.
Yeah, let's all aim for a limb each.
On a count of smiles that are on a cartoonish mouth in your head, we approach and kill the beast that's been this holy sacred.
Oh, okay. 1, 2.
Damn, guys, let's just destroy him already and mess him up into a million sardine pieces. Make sure he's fried and vocally inaudible. To put your back into it, Eddie, with that stupid
Pathetic.
ball of yours.
I said not to call my ball stupid. Jeez, man. Touchdown!
It's time to go down by the landslide. Pits of agony blazingly opened my eyes, wide as I jokingly looked from my left wrist to my right wrist as I pulled from one side to the next. It feels like the rapture's tumbling me forward, but I'm trying to pull myself eloquently backwards. The multitude of hands is pulling me from above. I'm trying to keep my feet swiftly to the ground, no matter how hard I try. The most craziest spontaneous imagination of high-altitude epiphany that is evoked within my inner consciousness before me displaying these stallion blazing while rapid-firing pistols, which continuously are shooting their electromagnetic ultrasonic delusions directly reverberating at me from all dividable corners while I'm chained up by a subatomic titanium alloy chains. It's crucifying and painstakingly instinctual when I open my eye into her eyes with a fierce, stern adaptability and sheer steel ultimatum resolve within my wake. Because, well, 'tis what it is, I guess. Staring at my hands again, I wistfully raise arms, jeeringly, mockingly at the pinnacle of the rapture of truth, and they are screaming, "Raise before me and capture these delicate pistols within your grasp. It will help face your fears and find the truth." I instinctively shout at him and say, "What do you mean? This is preposterous. This is madness. This is ridiculously incoherent to bring into my attention to my psyche and meticulously rambunctious within my grasp. I'm scared, but I want to reach the truth that will guide me to my fighting inner self." The voice speaks one more time. "Do not cry, child of man born from the pasture of whence you came. You have a destiny that you'll rock and ride this world and shake it to its very inner and outer core. Even the monsters hiding will be shooting out of their buttocks, silently writhing uncontrollably and mutating while baked under the scorching shadows and rays of fear, and come to their demise within a blissful asunder from heavily scorching tears from within you. You must decide. The choice is yours." The entire time listening to this while gawking agape like an intangible ape on steroids who tremendously feeling the inner muscles of his every fiber, being in microcellular transmitters shooting through myself to break free of these shackles of insanity. And in that moment, I gave my biggest sigh of my life. If this is what you are telling me, then I must do what I gotta do, because I'm not going down through the landslide. I'm going 1,000% on the tide, and you will perish your pride and feel my condescending, most endearing and fearing of might and smite. That you'll lose, and I'll win to the very top of this game. Yeah. Admiringly feeling alive saying all this, slowly raising my arm half in motion while I point my hands towards the sky as I work towards higher to the pinnacle of idiocracy of this irritatingly rusted titanium alloy chains. The chains begin to become brittle. I take a long and winded deep breath, or maybe hyperventilating a bit. Then I flick my wrist, shooting down in a swift robotic transition jerk motion. The guns stop, and within that virtuous moment, I say the words that I've been wanting to say within all my life and destiny. Bang! Lasers shoot out of my fingertips and the guns levitate elegantly and soon gradually moving towards my hands like a magnet. The guns transformed into my hands, and within that moment, I knew that my inner soul has been awakened.
Don't touch my
But it
damn
can't
phone.
be.
Touchdown!
time to go down. Bang.
Don't touch my
What
damn
it can't be. Bang.
Touchdown!
Desperately, most excruciating, wastedly exhausted, and I feel that this mutiny of terror, personification of fear that entering my hippocampus, is trying to consume my every second, every moment as the clock ticks back and forth in the infinity of existence, and I want to work equivalently and diligently on my emotional inner well human being.
Don't touch my damn ball. Touchdown! Quadruple monkey ball twist toting thrust bursting energized extreme maximum of throwbacks is my warm-up to reaching the 100-yard line.
It's time to go down. Bang. Landslide.
Did we do it? Did we actually get him? It's like in that movie with the zombies, S of the Dead, where they had to make sure it was dead, but it wasn't actually dead?
No, Eddie. This is not a movie, so you must think very strategically. More on your authentic logic next time. Tis what it is, man. Just accept fate.
Duh. What are you doing?
Quiet! I'm trying to focus and analyze to find something that's vitally important to me.
And what that may be, I'm quite curious to know as to what this vital information Could you enlighten us as to what this piece of paper conveys to us? The reason I'm stating this offer is because it piques both our curiosities, and it might help us reach closer to the ultimatum truth.
It was on that extravagant, most imaginative day that what transpired within my grasps of the most unorthodox and yet whimsical moment when I met that beautiful, elegant, and sexy face. Her hair was as gold as her irises of her eyes. Her lips were pursed so softly that you could almost touch it like it's marshmallow. Her ears were just the right size that I was envious of everything I saw about her eloquent features. Her voice was the angelic of vibrant vocals that brought melody to my ears. It took me into a trance of a world I have never been to or gone before. On that day 7 years ago, she stole my heart. Her charismatic charm and witful and yet subtle persona was something to behold in front of anyone who was around her. If I could spend my entire life with this woman, I would want to share every waking moment that I have for all eternity, for life and the afterlife. If we can meet at the rightful place, with the beautiful, elegant, abundant forest, that is where it will all come to fruition of our vows.
Who wrote that? I found that very deep. She sounds like a bond.
Yeah, but I'm more interested about just what's this last sentence? Was that stupid? Where is the abundant forest that they're talking about in the paper? Do you know anything about it, James?
This is a piece of my journal diary. I thought it was gone forever, but now oddly enough, it has been found on this mortifying, horrific creature. The only conclusion that I can summarize from this is that the forest that I imply is at the Lawrence Park.
Well, seems we found the truth within our grasp that we must embark on.
We have now embarked on the climatic story, and what we are about to find is about to shake the entire core of every fiber being in our biogenome bodies. So sit back and strap your wings together and start to fly like you are free as a bird, and a spirit beyond our realm of multitudes of infinite valid possibilities. May the unbreakable and the fortunate stay true within you.
We must be almost there. Tiz, it seems like we're getting rather close. How much further?
Very soon. Only a matter of microminutes. Wait. No. Milliseconds.
Hey! Are you trying to use my catchphrase that I used earlier when I was talking about my ball? Huh? That's not funny, man.
I believe you are in an imaginative state. You are literally like the size of a mini marble that literally will be deflated if someone squashed it.
Daddy's the prime example of really biting the curb on the downside and definitely going down by the tide.
Shut up! I'm obviously bigger than a marble because look at my ball.
can't believe that within my very eyes that the guy we met only about an hour ago, known as Eddie,
who was a simpleton, and only a simpleton, made the effort to stick by us within his final dark hour. The man liked to play with his ball, gives the most interesting speeches. I just felt that maybe I was a little too harsh on him, but I secretly respected the simple-minded guy, like how he talked about his father having
strong significance within his life. As things crept nearer and nearer as his fun so terribly slowly,
it felt like time stopped. It was like there was a higher power that was controlling us. Was this a premonition perchance? Why is this happening now? What is going to lie for our futures from here on out? I can only surmise that the inevitable is going to be very near if we don't take care of that horrific piece of crap zombie.
damn!
Tis what it is. Tis what we must do. Well.
Just beats a lot, man. Like, seriously. It's crazy. Okay. And
I felt like time had really stopped when Eddie was falling. How long had I been standing for? It felt like it has been months or even years. So is this a higher power of the universe? Is this my wife? Her spiritual awakening to call for me? Maybe my destiny is here in this final moment. Whether I don't know it's God or demons taking control of time. Now, it's time to seek what I've been missing.
What in the actual damn? Tis is not what it is. Tis cannot be.
Bring it, you zombie scum. I'm gonna put you in your place for good. I'm gonna pulverize you for good, and nothing will be left.
So, you really are sensitive when you lose something precious to you, huh? Well, not that I give a damn.
What do you think is so funny, you twisted Kazuma freak? I'm gonna blast your zomboid brain into the sky like fireworks. Bring it.
Was that enough for you? Nah.
don't think it's tis that easy. Because if tis it was, you'd be on the ground with the tide and it would be game over. Tiz is not gonna work on me. I'll see right through you and make you bite the dust. Tiz ain't gonna surprise me. You're gonna bite the bullet and eat the dust with your own gargling, distorted mouth. May your journey end in darkness. Bang. Do not fight. Try to ascertain and apprehend him. Maybe we can find a cure. Maybe. Who knows? Could be closer than we think.
It's too late for this, chum. He knew what he was signing up for. He must now be with the angels and accept his fate. Once and forevermore.
Action start!
Sullivan, get over here! I understand you have a soft spot for Eddie, but he is no longer Eddie! I know we are both still human, and we must live, because that's what Eddie would want. So please, do something quick!
That's all. Good job. Wrap them keys now! Success. Mash the keys right now. Keep hitting those glim keys. Be sure to have your glim card on hand so you can exchange glim points for prizes.
Bang.
Sullivan's got it out.
Hurry,
Check
hurry!
out the special
Bang.
Sullivan Glim card. To save the day, be sure to exchange your glim points for different types of glim keys. If you have any questions, call the number on the back of your glim card.
Time you saved me.
As I told you before, I ain't flunking around. I'm definitely junking around in this
Want to
town.
be Sullivan by a glim card.
It's unfortunate and very tragic that this Eddie figure we met only not long ago has sadly passed away. I get how Sullivan feels, but we still have to continue forward on our mission, and that is to find my beloved wife.
Glad I was able to save James the last moment, but I hesitated because I really did not want to kill Eddie. He was, sure, an idiot, but at the same time, he was an interesting fella in his own way. But at least he went out without even realizing what happened to him, unlike certain other things I've witnessed in the past.
So, you boys have survived. Seems now you must know the truth. If you would kindly follow me.
What is this truth you want to tell us?
Well, fellas, it's all in here, but it's confidential. So we have to talk in private in my car. No one can know about this, because you can never know who could be hearing or listening.
Tis what it is, James. We might as well just obey him. The man may know something that we do not.
Everything's right in here, boys.
What exactly is this confidential information? We'd both like to know.
Yes, please elaborate on this for us. Who are you? What is all this anyway? What's wrong with this damn town? Damn town.
Damn town. Damn town. Damn town.
I work as a secret undercover CIA agent. I am known as a spy that looks for the most top secret and confidential data. Technically, you might consider it espionage for other countries that need that information.
Okay, so you're a cop. What's so vital about this information that you're telling complete strangers? I just find that a bit odd.
Listen here, kid. I know more than you realize. That person that died, known as, I believe, Eddie. He is my long-distance cousin once removed. It was sad to see that he died, and I wish I could have been there to help him. But rest assured that this vital information in my possession will make up for the loss of someone important to you.
Yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe that you're actually connected to Eddie. Aren't you sad? Aren't you depleted of your sanity somewhat? I mean, he was a blood relative to you somewhat, right? I just hope you can find closure. Why are you telling us this? Is this a way to serve justice for things that you cannot get back? What can we do to make a difference?
Well, kids, listen up. I'm gonna say this straight up, and I must be frank and quick about it because we've got other matters to investigate into. So I'll only say it once. 7 years ago is when the zombie experiment epidemic happened. And in that facility, the first humanoid administered an anesthetic drug that at the same time was mixed in with a viral bacterial virus that affected the brain, and the effects happened in less than a minute. It gives them more strength and somewhat intelligence compared to the movies you've seen.
Simple question. Is there a damn cure to this damn illness?
Yeah, tell us straight, detective. How the heck can we survive this if there's no cure? I feel like I'm gonna have a mental breakdown if I hear something I don't like.
Unfortunately, fellas, the only way to find a cure is something that I can't give you the answer to, because we don't have one. In short, it's still being experimented to find a cure, and I don't know how long. It may take decades, it may take centuries, but I only know so much. But hopefully, it will be sooner rather than later. I need to show both of you two vital pieces of evidence. The first is a journal diary that belongs to James Randall. I found this on the middle of a sidewalk by Boulevard Street, and I believe it belongs to you.
I can't believe you found this. Anyways, I feel like it might not be mine. Are you sure it has my name on it? Besides, I don't recall having a journal. You know, journals and diaries are more for biggest high school crushes, your sexual desires, your deepest, darkest secrets. Your, I don't know, inner thoughts.
Don't play coy with me, kid. Whenever something doesn't fly, you may regret it and cry, so don't lie.
Okay, I confess. It's my journal. But honestly, you didn't have to need to be a jerk about it. Like, seriously, it's my private information. I don't care if you're from the International Interpol, or FBI, or CIA, or spy. I don't care. You name it. What the heck is your second piece of vital, important information, evidence, that you want to tell us?
Well, the second evidence isn't here physically with me, but I do know where it is located. I had someone on my team find it, but they left it so I can retrieve it. Since I'm now here with both of you, I think it would make a lot more sense to show it to you than rather tell you. But they left it so I can retrieve it.
Come on, man. We need to see more of your journal, man. I want to know more about your interesting past. One that can define bond ships and deep philosophical meaning to my life. Come on, James. If you tell me the greatest of the desires you wrote in your journal, I will give you half of my sharings of my finances. So really be quick on your answer, so then we can proceed to reading your juicy information in that bloody book.
Don't try to be disingenuous. Young fellas, just be yourself, and release the tension within the things that are building cortisol in your minds. Let it all out, and just naturally get the best version of you out in the open. Come on, no dicking around. That's where the evidence is.
I found you. I finally found you.
A doll? It's yours? I'm confused. Why are you so happy about a doll for girls? It's for sissies. Don't be a sissy and say you're amazed about finally finding a damn toy. This is not cool in my jurisdiction, and let me tell you, detective, it ain't gonna fly in my high, so you better fly up in the sky. Alright, James, don't cry, because I don't want to see any more, because I don't want to be drained dry.
As you are well aware, this vital information is, to put it very bluntly, James, I'm very sorry, but you know where I'm about to go with this, right?
My ultimate precious, most defined articulate radiance of beauty, shining before me in the crescent moon, half-lit dim light in this abundant source. It all comes together, my love. You are my treasure, my light. You are the one who is my nirvana before you. Hallelujah, blessed be your name, my precious, adorable, succulent being. You mean so much to me that the radiance wavelengths that are going between you and me are astronomically insane, metaphorically insane, and I just can't get enough of staring at your face. It draws me closer to you. I almost feel this epiphany. that in my mindset, in my stomach, feels like it's rumbling faster than it would if I was extremely hungry. I'm hungry for you. I want to eat you and gobble you up like you're just tasty.
I want to just get in there and shove you and roll you up in there and be nice and cozy and warm and fuzzy and slippery. I wish my thingy would transform into a metal thingy and then just try and test things, pointed at your ears and eyes and mouth, and who knows what might come out. It probably won't even work anymore. I don't want to say much more about my inner desires, but when I think of you, it's like I have to write 1,000 letters each year just to get my message across to you.
You're the meow to the mo, and the mo to the me. I would almost imagine dressing you up into a cat-maid outfit, and going and taking you to Japan, and putting you across the cafe table in Akihabara, while the Japanese girls all stare and watch on in awe as they dance on stage.
Oh man, well, I guess that would all be great and all, but I'd probably get laughed at and be segregated out into the country. Not to mention, there would be subtle microaggressions towards me as well. I think I would just end up shooting myself or hanging myself on a noose.
But overall, you spin me around in a bunch of days and confusion.
Say in and day out. But on a high note, it's so satisfying just to know where you're throwing me. But I object to the ones who can't understand the love I have for you. So I'm gonna plan it out to you, Sullivan. And you, Mr. Detective, whatever your name is. I have the evidence that this woman I met 7 years friggin' ago was my ultimate true love. Sullivan, you're made of doggy manure that I can't fathom the stench of when I walk about zombie. But you're a great guy overall, man. You really taught me to move forward and not to give up on finding my beautiful wife. But frick you! You piece of garbage! I hear sirens! Vorkle! I think you have something really terrible and rotten about you. You're a rotten adult, and I think I need to fight you because you have terrible demons lurking under your coat and your skin. I think it's about high time that you tell us everything you've been hiding from us, because you're extremely sus, highly suspicious indeed. In conclusion of everything I've laid out to you guys listening to me venting. I don't know what's happening half the time, and I feel like I'm losing my mind. It's been years since I get to know me. I need nothing to help me understand what's happening with me anymore. Just for myself.
Viewer discretion is advised. A word to me. Fierce is a fluke, but Tears is the root. Lost Image Productions.
that great punchy and Australia in Wimset, a life found sauce, Illusion, Shooks, Islam, Herbside, and
Well, boys, I think my job here is done. James, take good care of yourself, kid. One thing I've learned in life, no matter how stressful a situation becomes, you must find a way to heal yourself in the process and not get to the point of no return. But even if you get to the point of no return and you're still alive, know that there is still a way out. A way to get back to normal. To the bright side.
Thanks for the information, but piss off, you ignorant prick.
Sullivan. Talk it out with him. He needs a good friend right now to get him through the rough times.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me what to do. Tis I know what is best for me.
One last thing I would like to mention. Sullivan, you should tell James about what you know from 7 years ago. It might help refresh his memory. And I think it would be good for you both to improve on your confidant-social relationship. Because it's very good to the heart and soul to be concise with things that make you feel that you are like and what you are dislike. If you stay true to yourselves, the truth will be seeked out, and it will all come into fruition. Just work together, be brave, young stout hearts, and do not give up no matter how dark memories may be. Because when you have friendship, when you have love, you can get through anything. Best of luck to you two. Goodbye.
That speech was very impactful, James. But I think he has a point. Might as well stop hiding what we have in our hearts and lay it all out. before I think we need a smoke break. After that, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of missing pieces still that are going on. But you know, I could go for a smoke. I think I will feel a lot better. I think talking to someone who is not myself could help me understand what I'm going through.
Tin is the way to freedom, my friend.
Take a real deep puff. Take a real Take a real deep puff, because you're going to need it.
Okay, man, I'll do as you say. Maybe it will be remember some things. Well, okay. I think it's coming back, but you're gonna have to help me, Sullivan.
No problem. The first thing I'm going to tell you, it's going to be very hard to hear, but you need to listen, okay? Seven years ago, James, I was there when your wife sacrificed herself to save you and me. I'm sorry you forgot about this because you went through such a paralyzing, emotional shock from the trauma because of those drastic, terrible events from the zombie outbreak. It pains me to tell you this, man, but I need you to be okay. She's there for you inside here, inside your heart.
No, I know, man. I know, man. It's just hard, dude. But my wife said something, and it pains me. And maybe the reason why I thought of her as my doll was because that I believe her spirit went into that inanimate object. So that's why I could let go of her so easily. This is what brings my story to an end. Into a new beginning. It felt like I was on the edge of a roller coaster. And that I could fall down at any moment. Someone was holding me by my legs, but maybe they're gonna let go. And it felt like someone came along to pull me up. Someone else pulled me up. And it was that fantastical experience. That was the most fantastical experience that I ever felt in my long 7+ years of life. This is the day that I finally admit that I can
It's his
and I'm going to copy this quote because I think it's grown on me from my new friend, or maybe my old friend. 'Tis not always the ending, but it's 'tis to the new beginnings.
This is what it is, man. This is what it is.
Yeah, man, 'tis what it is. May we destroy, annihilate, fumigate, may we destroy, annihilate, fumigate, and put an end to those revolting, grotesque, dumb zombies.
Yeah, 'tis said ever better ever I could.